Most people have no idea what AI actually is. They think it's some kind of like magic robot. It's not. It's actually much simpler than that. And once you understand that, you start to be less intimidated by it. Hi everyone, my name is Adam Saltarelli and I'm the founder and owner of Saltarelli Web Studio. I build and use AI tools every single day to drive my business forward. And today I'm going to be talking about what AI actually is, and all in the simplest terms. So I'm guessing if you don't understand what AI is, two things probably happen. One, you get scared of it. You don't know what it's capable of or what it's going to do to the future. And two, you're going to miss out on all the amazing things it can do and how it could change your life by saving you so much time. So now I'm going to break it down so even a 10-year-old can understand it. Let's roll into it. It is a really smart autocomplete. So for example, you know when you're texting on your phone and then it guesses the next word you're going to type? Well, that's essentially what AI is, but just at a very, very simple scale. AI basically read the entire internet. Every book, every article, every recipe, every Reddit thread. It learned what words usually come after other words. It simply learned the patterns of what words usually come after the next word. It simply learned the pattern of which word comes after the next sequence of words. So think of it like a calculator, except instead of numbers, it's for words. It doesn't know things the way you understand it in your mind. AI is simply a pattern matcher. It saw millions of examples of how people write emails. That's why when you go and ask it to write you an email, it's really good at it. So putting this in the context, if you want your AI to be more smart, you have to give it more information. If it's something tailored specifically to you that can't be found on the internet, then it's your job as the provider in the input to put it into the AI. That is how you get better outputs and actually get exactly what you want from it. AI is a tool. That is it. The biggest mistake most people make when thinking about AI is they think of it as a robot, which is not true. AI is a tool, almost like a hammer or a saw, whatever you want to use. And just like any tool that you could ever find on the planet, it is only good as the person wielding it. A bad carpenter with a great hammer is still going to make a bad house. And that's the exact same context here with AI tools. So if you prompt AI with a vague question, it's going to give you a vague response. If you ask it a very specific question, you give it tons of information around it, it's going to give you the exact answer you need. So what I like to tell people is talk to AI like you're talking to a new employee. You're not going to tell that employee a bunch of information you don't know. You're not going to tell that employee a bunch of information you know they don't understand, because they wouldn't get it and they would not be good at their job. So that's how you need to treat AI. It's like a brand new employee. You should tell it who you are, tell it what you want, give it some examples of things. That way you'll get the results you actually desire. What is AI actually good at? So for everyday use, this is where it gets really useful. AI is pretty good at these four things right now. It's good at summarizing things, it's good at writing things, it's good at explaining things, and also brainstorming ideas with you. Now applying that to your everyday life or even your job, that starts to replace a lot of the boring work that you do throughout the day. Now for our last section, I'm going to explain a real example from a real client that I've helped. I have a client who runs a concrete company. His name is Zach, and he's the owner of Melanet Concrete. Before we worked together, Zach was doing all of his estimates by hand. He was sitting down at the end of his day and typing it out on his computer, all of his paperwork. Now, as a very busy business owner, he doesn't have the time to sit down and actually do this stuff because it takes away from the things that actually help make him more money. So instead of hiring someone specifically for that task, he can allocate it to AI. AI is going to do it 10 times faster, going to do it for a fraction of the cost, and it's going to be predictable with its outcome. It's not ever going to be tired, it's not ever going to go on break, it's not going to complain. It's a machine, it's just input and output. So by providing Zach with this automation, I was able to save him hours back every single week. So when you hear people fear-mongering about what AI is actually going to do for the future, that's the part it's going to implement. So when you hear people fear-mongering about what AI is going to do in the future, that's what it's going to impact. The boring work that really could be outsourced to other people, and now AI is there for that. So to conclude today's episode, I really hope you did find value. And if you know a friend that could use some AI education, please share this video with them. And if you yourself found some value, please just drop a sub down below. It is completely free and it helps out so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.